Well, how's it going today there, YouTube? Well, gonna try a little bit different video today. I've seen on YouTube a lot of guys do these toolbox tours, and I thought maybe, well, hey, I got an awful pile of tools. Maybe I'll show mine up. For those of you guys that don't know me that well, I used to work in a Ford dealer in Newmarket a couple years ago before I started working for Mattamy. So I had quite a few tools, and of course I've been adding to it as I obviously fixing tractors and whatnot. Well, model tractors, but eventually big tractors and fixed cars and stuff on the side. So thought maybe I'd show you guys kind of what I had. So go right into the toolbox. Got a few stickers out there. It's kind of disorganized. GMC badge off my truck and John Deere sticker. A little tree cutting saw there. Of course I got my stuff and my grandpa's stuff and some stuff from my dad's dad. Some stuff from my dad as well in here. This ported cable grinder just picked up this morning. Might actually have a little project I might do with that. I kind of got something in mind, so we might do a little review slash project on that in the coming videos. But up top here, keep my sockets. There's a few missing, but all these impact sockets up here, these are all snap-ons. And then I've just got my American stuff here. This is Mastercraft. I've had these forever. These all on these socket holders here are all snap-ons, deeps, shallows, all 3/8 drive. These are 1/2 inches in the back, 3/8 here, and of course 1/4 inch. These are just Mastercrafts. Got a couple. I got a snap-on one here for the deeps. I never had a deep set, but I want to get a deep set because these are nice. But they're pretty pricey, and of course I want the snap-ons because, well, everyone's got lifetime warranty now for tools, but the snap-on stuff I've always had a soft spot for, and I've always used snap-on stuff. I was a snap-on guy, if you guys couldn't tell. Well, not a dealer, but you know, use snap-on. Snap-on swivels. These are the best swivel socks I've ever used. These are the, instead of having a ball in there, it's got a pin with the ball on it, and this is the new design from Snap-on. This thing was awesome. I've never broke this, and I've had it for almost 10 years. I've never broke it once. Same design with these swivel sockets here. There's a 18 to 15. This is just the most common one I use, so I bought those. They're expensive, right? So speed square there. I found that at work actually in the mud. First drawer here is just kind of scrapers, and they got a little brake tool in the back there. My toolbox is kind of a mess right now because I've moved it so many times. Nothing's really sorted out. These are fuel line disconnects. Kind of a electronics drawer in here. You know, I got test light, and this is Snap-on test light. Some various electrical stuff in there. Up here I've got ratchets. This is an old Snap-on ratchet my grandmother's brother had, and actually had it converted to a 1/4 inch drive. I forget what it was now. I think it was 5/16 drive before. This is a real old ratchet. Got another old Snap-on ratchet here. This is my favorite ratchet I've ever had. Snap-on swivel head. It's an 80 tooth ratchet. Comfort grip handle, long swivel head ratchet. Best ratchet I've ever had. Never broke it. Works beautifully. I've had it for a long time too. As you see, it's been used. I've reefed on this thing like it's a 1/2 inch breaker bar. I've never skipped a tooth, never broke nothing. Of course, I've got other 3/8 ratchets. I've got a regular Snap-on ratchet here, 80 tooth. Got 1/2 inch extensions here, 3/8 extension. This is I've got a Snap-on set. It's just got other little bits and pieces in here. This is a metal stamp kit in here. We got letters and numbers. Grandpa had those, so those come in handy. Might be nice to have for another project. This is just kind of random drill bits and sanding bits. I've got my picks set in here. Snap-on, of course. Got a Matco screw extractor set. Well, left hand extractor set rather. That's for taking out broken bolts. This is just kind of another pick set I got, and then this is a Matco coolant tester. This is screwdrivers here. I've just got random. I got stubbies and Mastercraft stubbies, Mastercraft, because I had a set when I first started. This is a Snap-on set here. Got a couple inside my house. I've got tools inside the house too. That's mostly for construction stuff. This just pliers here. I wish I kept the tray for. I got snap-on snapping pliers set, vice grip set, various channel locks, wire strippers, side cutters. I've got a set of snap-on side cutters. These are the best things I've ever used for side cutters. They're sharp as hell, and I've used them numerous times. Of course, I used these yesterday on taking that 4850 apart. Metal shears. I gotta get this drawer organized a little bit better. Got a Matco drum brake tool set in here. This little cobalt set, I don't actually remember what's in here, but I think I got it for Christmas a couple years ago. Let's see if I can get it opened up with one hand. Maybe not. Just bear with me for a second here. I don't remember what this is exactly. Oh, it's a little nut driver set. This comes in handy too. A couple little bits up here I'm missing, but these are nice to have, the deep sockets. Little part for my Dremel tool in here. Wire brushes. It's gonna be quite a long video. I got a lot of stuff in here. That's just a random drawer of stuff. Got my 12-volt cordless drill, porter cable drill. Grandpa's old drill. I got a heat gun for soldering here. My dad's engraver, which I never gave back to him, by the way. I forgot to. It's actually obviously still in here. Got a Mastercraft voltmeter in here. This is just a little novelty I got at the Snap-on truck. I forget what I bought. I don't remember if my socket set or I bought something off the Snap-on truck. But this is just a water gun. Looks like a Snap-on cordless drill. Kind of neat if you want to pull a prank on someone. An old tire pump. Grandpa had that. Ear plugs and various stuff. Of course, little bits here and there. Paring knife. This is just Allen keys and adjustable wrench, and I got my hex set and a torque spit set. These are snap-ons, of course. I've got another hex, snap-on hex, and then this is in my Mastercraft set. It's in one of my gray boxes. Drawer of random stuff, you know, touch-up paints and brake caliper gauge, lubricants, and a little flashlight, punches and stuff. Looking to get another punch set because I can't seem to find half my punches. This is another random drawer of stuff. Drill bits, another long wire brush. This is for got this for Christmas one year. My dad got this for me. It's a precision knife set for working on models and stuff. Little part fell down. This is all like a hobby knife set. This comes in real handy when you want to make precision cuts and working on 164 tractors and stuff. That works nice. It's got some JB Weld. This here, just some Dremel parts. NICs and just some other random stuff. This is just another disorganized, chaotic drawer because I was using this on that case plow I got. This is my wrench drawer, my metric wrenches. I just kind of tossed them back in there. This here's a Blue Point, which is manufactured by Snap-on. These are all their ratchet wrenches. These things are awesome. Best money I ever spent on ratcheting wrenches. These work awesome. I would recommend these to anybody. Got Imperial wrenches down here, pipe wrench. Got oil filters cloths, big and small, strap wrench. This is a fuel filter for a 7.3 Power Stroke. It used to work for Ford. Pipe wrench, torque sticks for your lug nuts. There's other various big wrenches over here. You got torque wrenches, some more clamps, long pry bar, my Mastercraft torque wrench, C-clamps, pulley set, you know, power bar. This is Snap-on file set. Best files I've ever had. And I got a bunch of files too. My gramps gave me a whole, well, I inherited a bunch off my gramps when he passed away. Or I should say when we moved him into the home last year. This is you know, random stuff here. This is a Mastercraft voltmeter. This here's a tap and die set that I've had. I've only used it a couple of times. Mastercraft, of course. This back here, I'm gonna have to fish it here. I got my truck's winter tires in the way here, so the shed is quite crammed, as you guys can probably tell by my videos. So here's a covered in oil from my grease gun box. This is a rear wheel disc brake caliper piston set. So this is for your rear brake calipers, and your pistons. They got two little nuts, and then for the parking brake they screw back. So you got to physically twist the piston back. So you got to push and twist at the same time. It can be quite tricky to do. As you can tell, my drawer slides are well lubricated. Tap and dice set. This is a voltmeter here. The electronic set I got on sale. Test leads and whatnot. I don't do a whole lot of electronic stuff, so I don't have a lot of it. But electronics is the way obviously things are going. This here's a tailpipe expander. I bought this to do the exhaust of my truck, which I kind of wish I made a video of. Some big C-clamps down here. This next drawer got a bunch of grinding discs. This is my air tools drawer. So, you know, air drill, cut off bits, tire pressure gauges. This here's a snap-on MG725 impact gun. I've never not gotten something off with this. This gun would take anything off. It's like rated for about 1,200 foot-pounds of torque. And like I said, I've never had a problem getting anything off. As long as you can get the air pressure to it, it'll take anything off. And if you don't get it off, you'll break it off. And I've never broke anything with that yet. But I've got my original Mastercraft impact gun when I first got working in the shop. And then this bottom drawer is just a lot of big stuff down here, you know, random stuff and big drill and hacksaws. I got a bunch of hammers down there, a big pair of channel locks, you know, cocking gun, and got a big pipe wrench down here, chisel. That's used to be, you know, just a bunch of extra leftover stuff. I got some fuses and then O-ring set down there, cotter pin set, of course. Had all my own stuff. So that's the toolbox anyway. I'm looking for something a little bit bigger because this one's, as you guys can tell, pretty full. Got a snap-on creeper here. You got a Blue Point tool cart. Of course, it's loaded right down. I got a bunch of random toolboxes on it, which everything that's in those toolboxes in the big red toolbox. Got a little 80 amp MIG welder here. Works pretty good. And of course, floor jack, air compressor, which I all use on the 48, well, except for the floor jack. I used the air compressor yesterday for the 4840. But yeah, there's a little sandblaster. Yeah, you need to really clean my shop out, but it's springtime, so it's basically spring cleaning time. But anyway, guys, if you like that little video, please comment, rate, and subscribe.